How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and welcome to episode 7 of my Zootopia home video series. So, up until now, I've been covering copies of Zootopia that were released relatively close to the film's original release. So the film originally released in theaters in March 2016, and all of the home videos that I've covered up until now were released within 1 year of that. Most of them were released on June 7, 2016, the day that Zootopia first came to home video, and there was one variant that was released from Walmart leading up to Christmas 2016. For the following 3 years, those were the only options of owning Zootopia on home video. Basically, this Blu-ray and variations of it. But in 2019, Disney decided to go for the minimalist approach and re-released a lot of their films with brand new packaging, including Zootopia. So, this variant of Zootopia was released November 5th, 2019. So, a little over 3 years after the film was originally released on Blu-ray, and the first time that we got a true, brand new re-release of the film that wasn't just a variant of the original. So, we got this nice, simplistic cover here of Nick and Judy. And you guys have probably seen this outside of this Blu-ray release because the 4K release has an identical cover, but I'll be getting to the 4K in future videos. This is the Blu-ray release of the film. This is the multi-screen edition. So beginning 2018-2019, when Disney started re-releasing films on Blu-ray with the simplistic covers like this, they called them the multi-screen editions because you were able to use a Blu-ray and DVD and digital code. Sometimes it was just a Blu-ray and digital code. Sometimes it was just a Blu-ray and DVD and no digital code. But as long as there were 2 ways to watch the film or more, then it was called the multi-screen edition. And it looks like this. We've got this little thing down here showing off how Movies Anywhere works. Because by now it was no longer Disney Movies Anywhere like it was here. It was now simply Movies Anywhere because it was more than just Disney. We got this nice sticker advertising Movies Anywhere. Tons of bonus. Redeem your digital code today. So other than that, instead of the blue that it used to be, it is now very orange. I think it's a nice color orange, actually. We got this nice, really nice looking spine that reminds me of like an orange sickle or something like that. So it says Disney Blu-ray up there, the Zootopia logo, and on this side of the spine is Judy, and on this side is Nick. It is worth mentioning that the catalog numbers at the bottom are the same across both of these. I don't think that the barcodes are the same. Actually, the barcodes are the same. How about that? So if you're searching by barcode or something like that, you really don't know which edition you're going to get. Which tells me that the contents inside are probably the same as before. I'll get to that in a second. We have a brand new back that looks very different from this. And I apologize, the copy that I have still has the sticker residue from whoever the previous owner was. Previous owner? Why didn't I just buy this brand new? Well, it's because this was not easy to find. I should mention that finding the Blu-ray by itself is actually fairly easy, but that's because that Blu-ray by itself has been the same one that Disney has used ever since then, including in the Disney 100 collection, which I'll get to in a future video. Finding this copy with the slipcover has not been easy. They're on eBay. If you know how to search for them, you can find a dozen copies or more at any given time. But I couldn't find this in a store. I couldn't. I searched Best Buy, I searched Target, I searched Walmart, I searched Amazon, and I could only ever find the original Blu-ray or the 4K release, which shared an identical cover. Finding the multi-screen edition copy of Zootopia was not easy, and actually that seems to be the trend for DVD and Blu-ray releases around this time. If it was an old release with a new cover, stores simply didn't stock it, or at least not very much. So yeah, just something to think about if you're a variant collector. Anyway, so on the back here, We have the blurb up there for how Movies Anywhere works. We got all the bonus features. Bonus varies by format, so the digital code has different bonus features than the discs. Maybe if I get a look at the disc here in a second, I'll be able to tell you more. Anyway, got this thing up here. The best film Disney Animation has made in 20 years, which is exactly the same as the one on the original. We got a blurb here talking about the film. It actually says here, Academy Award winner for Best Animated Film. Got all your legal information here. And again, sorry about the sticker residue, but we got Nick and Judy here in a brand new pose that we've never seen on home video before now. Although we still have Judy pulling Nick by his tie. Underneath is the Blu-ray itself, and it's basically the same as this, just shrunken down to fit on a Blu-ray case. We have Judy only, no Nick, because of course that's where it opens up. And the back looks pretty much exactly the same. And I am going to do something specifically for this video. I know I just said in the last video when I showed off the Walmart Holiday Blu-ray that I didn't want to open it up because I didn't want to ruin it, but I actually don't think that I have any copies of this specific release that I have opened up and I've seen what's on the inside. So just for this video, I am opening this up so we could take a look inside and see what's in here together. I'm assuming that it's the same as what came before, but now I'm about to find out for sure. Pretty sure it's the same. Okay. We have a single flyer for the digital code of the film. You guys want it, it's yours. Clearly, this hasn't been used. The back's the same, the front's the same. And this is exactly what I expected, but it's nice to have confirmation. We still have a Region 1 DVD. This will only work in Region 1 DVD players, so North America. This will not work in Europe or Asia or Australia, only North America. And we have a region-free Blu-ray. So this is region ABC, as you can see there on the bottom, right where my finger is. This is region ABC, so this will work in any Blu-ray player in the world. This seems to be absolutely identical to what was originally released in the original Blu-ray. The art seems to be the same. The barcode's the same and the catalog number's the same. So exactly as I expected, everything is the same. It is simply in a brand new packaging to be more uniform with Disney's releases of the time. If you were to look at all their other animated films that got Blu-ray releases around this time, they all have a very simplistic approach of simple single color background with only one or two characters on the front to better show off who the film stars, I guess is the best way to put it. And ever since 2019, this has been the Blu-ray that you could buy for the film. I'm having a hard time getting the slipcover in from the top. Let's go from bottom. There we go. Finding it with this slipcover, not common. However, finding this particular copy of the film in this packaging, not so uncommon. If you've bought this film brand new on Blu-ray since 2019, this is what you've had. On the inside, again, slipcover, not easy to find. So that'll wrap up this video. I hope that this was informative for you guys. I believe that I'll be covering the 4K release of this in the next video, so that's something for you guys to look forward to. Let me know if you learned something, and also let me know if there's a specific version of Zootopia or Zootropolis on home video that you want for me to cover in the future. That brings this video to an end. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more.